Alright, good morning and howdy y'all. This is the direction I just came from, which is a video at the beginning. And I'm going to walk back up there to that section right there in the middle of the screen. That pole coming out of it. Actually, the pole's not coming out of it there. It just looks that way. Alright, I'm at the top of the rise, and over there is where I just came from. Okay, now then, here's the green area I'm surrounded by. Graffiti signs, not good. And there's the other side of the bayou. Going downhill here. Something interesting about this location in the previous video that I showed you all is, well, for one thing, the bayou's down some and not running as swiftly. Is that the limb, one of the limbs that was overhanging from above, not actually overhanging but was stuck in there from high floodwaters, fell down to there. Okay, I'm going to walk through here. First I'm going to turn the video off. There's the bicycle that you saw me ride down the steep hill. I'm going to go through there. First we're turning the video off. See you in a few minutes. Now we're on the other side of that deadfall. Actually, that probably helps my cause for a stealth camp. And right through there is where I just walked through, punched down. There's my bicycle. I'm going to put the camera on the tripod here, or set the tripod down, and I'm going to bring the bicycle up in here too. So you can see me do that. Alright, there's the bicycle. There's my go bag, my helmet, gloves. Alright. I don't know if we can get this on the camera or not, but right down there, a nice spider web of some kind. Walk around here, maybe we can get it. Right above that rod. Right in that area. Right there. And there appears to be indication of spiders all up and down this thing. There's some more web. Right there. Here's that other long screw rod. Alright. Now let's get down to business, what we came here for. Alright. I'm going to have a cup of coffee with my new Esbit burner. And a little snack. So, I'm going to basically open the tarp there in that area where the pack is. And get everything set up. And I'll turn the camera on in a few minutes after we're set, basically, I guess. Okay. Now for the stove test and the coffee drinking. So, first thing you want to do is get the stove fired up. Appears to be pretty level. Oops. Now, tie this bandana. I have my coffee filters, lighter, with a Ranger band. The Ranger band you can use to help start a fire with. It burns well for a few minutes. muggy. Sorry about that, had to redirect a big old wood ant. Okay, what do you think, folks? To make a good temporary stealth camp. A lot of debris in here. And there's probably a lot of debris critters like bugs, snakes, who knows what. Before I came out here, I put a lot of bug juice on me. 100% deep bug juice. And I'm hoping it doesn't rub up against any poisonous vegetation crawling through that hole there a few minutes ago. We'll find out. Put the lid on this and get a speed up thing a bit. Water, good to the last drop. Before I came out today, I got up at my usual time, at about 4:30, 4:45. And usually, as you've seen in my video, I go for an early morning half-hour walk around 5:30. But today, those are my coffee grounds. Sorry about that, wasn't exactly in camera, I think. But today, anticipating coming out here, I didn't do that. I knew I was going to ride. Now I wanted to get here early before it gets hot. It's already warmish, probably 80 degrees Fahrenheit, and I imagine the humidity is probably around 90%. I didn't look at that my gauge before I came out here. That'd be about normal for Houston this time of year. Also, we have a 20% chance of rain today, but it'll go way up tomorrow, and that usually indicates humidity is even high. So what's happening is there's a cold front, a July cold front. We call them cold fronts, but it's really just a bare cool front. And the boundary of that front is going to stall out right up near us. And that is going to create good conditions for rain for later in the week. Look what I bought for a snack. Beanie weenies. Thought I'd heat them over the fire a little bit. What is this? That's just a stick. I thought we had a little hex wrench there for a minute. I was going to get excited. I also brought one of these just in case. And in my bags, my pack, my backpack, and also my waist pack, I have several means of nourishment. Alright, now I can use this bag to carry all my trash out, which is what I intend to do. Well, let's just see how the fire is. Fire's doing well, and how about the boil? See, I don't quite have this on there, really. Getting there. Probably close enough for hot coffee. When I got this, when I received this Esbit stove, I received at the same time 2 boxes of 12, i.e. 24 cubes of the Esbit, because I knew I was going to be experimenting, so I wanted to make sure I had plenty on hand. And also the pocket stove, which is what this is, the Esbit pocket stove, came with 6 cubes, and this is the second one of that 6 I'm using. It only will hold 3, or excuse me, it will only hold 4 inside the stove itself when you fold it up. So basically after this I will have to use the 2 extra. Oh, we have a nice rolling fire there, folks. I don't know if you can see that. Good. Now then. Let it sit there another minute. I'm going to open these beanie weenies and have them ready to go to put on there. So, what I'm going to do is open them. I'm not going to open them all the way. That way I'll have something to pick it up with. And I'll use my nice heavy leather bicycle gloves to handle a can. After that. Alright, there goes the coffee. The beanie weenies on what's left of the Esbit cube. You know, folks, I've been doing this kind of activity for many, many years. When I was a youngster, I was a Cub Scout and a Boy Scout. And from, I would say from 18 to, which is 72 until, say, 85, I did minimal, not much camping, basically here and there with some friends, maybe a little canoeing down the river here and there, not much. Never bicycle camping, never did that. Usually, it was always car camping, never did much backpacking except in the Scouts, and those were really just kind of day hikes. hikes. So, however, after about 1985, I moved from city to some land out in the rural part of Texas. I'll put that right in there. And at that point, I started getting serious about survivalism, as it was called then, survivalism. There was a magazine called Survival Guide, and I was an avid reader of that, and I practiced some of the items in there. I had an old emergency kit that I made from a Vietnam era butt pack and suspender system. I had a canteen. I still have all that those items. I'm a pack rat. I don't throw any of that stuff away. This is almost hot enough. I'm sure the coffee is ready, but it's probably way too hot. Coffee. Nice cup of coffee. Black coffee. Oh yeah, way too hot. So I'm just going to let it sit there. Let the beans, the beanie weenies warm up some more. And the Esbit cube is almost out. Oh, let me get my spoon out here. I've already had breakfast this morning, but I didn't have my usual breakfast. I had a light breakfast. Being that it's 15 minutes to 9, which is real close to the time I need to be leaving, around 9 o'clock or so. Doing the rest of my breakfast, but this is the longest I've spent out here, usually 15 minutes, and never this activity. So this is new. After all, I have to check it out. Kind of like the area. Across the way from me, over there, folks, looks like the picnic is over. There where I was sitting on my camouflage tarp where I had my little Esbit Pocket Stove, and I made coffee. I had beanie weenies, warmed up beanie weenies on the remainder of the Esbit Stove cube. There's my view. Sorry about that. There's part of my view. Lots of creepy crawlies in here, mainly big old wood ants. I don't see any at the moment, but they really weren't interested in me, although they'd crawl across the tarp every now and then. And I'd give them a little finger flick on their way. There's a person over that way right there with a dog. There's the bayou. 360. It's the first time I've ever seen anybody come this far down here. Of course, she had a nice big old, looked like a Springer Spaniel. He checked the area out, but his master had it under complete control. Right there in the middle of the screen, you'll see a plastic bag in a tree right there. Trash bag. That's how high the river has been, the bayou has been in the past. There's a nice little pool of water right there. Let's see if we can zoom in. Not much of one. Kind of blocked off by a, looks like it might be a ledge or a log. No. Okay, I guess we're done in here. I hope you all enjoyed the video. It's going to be a longish one. I'm going to piece together several segments. There's the bicycle. There's my backpack. That black bag in front, I keep water in. There's the tarp I was sitting on right there in the middle of it, top. Right there. My helmet, gloves. My front carry bag where I brought my snack with me. Got to go into one of those wood ants. I was going to get a shot of him, but I don't see him now. Okay, there's a deadfall. There's that very interesting barricade. That's a good little spot. I think both sides of it is. Alright. I'm going to turn this off and set it up on the other side so you can see me coming out with a bicycle. See you in a Gotta bring my pack out first. There you go. Looks like I'm running a little bit late, but that's okay. See you on YouTube. Okay, folks. One little addendum to my video here, where I show my Esbit stove in the wilderness next to the Buffalo Bayou. Okay. There were two people that I encountered. One was the gas line guy he was just checking signs, apparently, because he just checked 2 signs and he left. And the other one was a woman walking her dog next to the bio, but she didn't come into the secluded area, but I have a feeling she knew I was there. The dog knew I was there. I saw him sniff the trail, even though I was, of course, still and quiet. But you know, dogs, hard to fool them. But he didn't come into the area, so I've been sniffing the trail. So everything's good there, and that's the first time in 4 to maybe 6, half a dozen times that I've been there that I have seen anybody down next to the bio. Although I have seen dog walkers here and there as I was leaving, but never while I was right there in there. And also, there were more rabbits, just like I mentioned before. Okay, well, I appreciate you watching this video. I hope you subscribe, and I hope you enjoyed it. Y'all have a good one. Take care.